Hello, team. I guess just first of all, why don't you introduce yourselves? Just go around and tell us your names.
So I'm Brian, a developer.
I'm Elena. I also go by Lily. I'm also a developer.
Hi, I'm Daniel, and I'm a designer.
All right.
And finally, I'm Francis.
What's your team name?
Team name is I-Byte. It went through several iterations, originally started with Inspired By, both of which is an anonym for IB. That is the program we are all taking in high school currently, which is why we formed the team. Eventually, we realized Inspired By was a bit on nose, so we chose I-Byte.
So what's the name of your app?
So the name of our app is called the ChangEarth, and the name pretty much gives it all away. But I can tell you like how we came up with and like the purpose. So while contemplating like what to do and like which name to choose under the given theme, creating change, we decided to go with the name ChangEarth, as we also decided that changing Earth in a positive direction is one of the like I guess key or like the main change that we can do to help our planet. And yeah, so the app ChangEarth consists of different mini games that contain information on how to change the environment we live in, and this environment doesn't have to have like direct or massive impact on Earth right away, but rather it has to do with small things. So the one key thing that we as a team want the people to, or the audience to know, is that the mini games do not require to do as heavy a duty as the name suggests, and that it inspires people to learn that small things can build up to big changes, as the name suggests, ChangEarth.
Okay, so if you have a bunch of mini games doing sort of stuff around this theme of change, do you have some specific examples of like one of the mini games and how it addresses a change theme?
Yeah, so Brian kind of touched on this a little bit, but we have basically 2 mini games and 1 info page. Our first mini game is a beach cleanup, so basically users need to put the different types of trash bins into their the different types of trash into their corresponding bins to help clean up the beach. We also have a plant growing idle game, so players can grow different plants that'll help to improve the air quality, and they all relate to creating a change because I feel like these are small things that anyone is able to do, and it shows that it's so easy to make a change. It doesn't require much, because I know that many teens, including myself, we all say we want to make a change, we want to impact the world, but we just don't know how to start. So hopefully with these mini games we can show how easy it is for anyone to go out there and make a change.
Awesome. Sounds good. From each of your people on your team, so what are some good memories you've had about this season of Game of Apps?
I loved working with my friends on Game of Apps, and because like I enjoy talking about coding in school with my friends, like outside of Game of Apps session, but like in real life, like as friends to friends, and like maybe other friends that don't take coding but who are interested in coding in general. And well, something that I need to say that is that I sometimes complained about like the duration of like Game of Apps, or like the time I can spend to do homework, but like most of the time I also talked about like my improved coding skills in general and like what I made. So this is really significant to me because like looking back from almost at the end of the course, where we're basically showcasing or doing an interview of our product, I figured out that I learned lots. And as a person who's like very much interested or into the fields of developing an app or like coding, I think that this thing of like stepping one step closer to becoming an expert in this area is like something that I would be happy to talk about to other people in public. And there are other 2 things that I want to mention about what I enjoyed being in this class. So I like the Figma board activities at the second half of the course, because I really got to talk to other people, whereas like in coding session, we were basically following the orders that are given to us almost by the mentors, whereas like the Figma board really got us to interact with other members more and talk to other members and explore their ideas and their perspectives, which was really refreshing. And I really enjoyed AMA because these advices that the mentors give at the end of like the coding class is like something that isn't very available to me in daily life, and it really helped me. So I think I really liked getting those informations.
Yeah, similar to Brian, I really liked how interactive everything was in Game of Apps. Like, especially with the AMAs, we could send in our own questions that we wanted to know more about the field. And I think that really helped me develop more of an interest, especially in development, because I took coding camps before, but they didn't really fully go in depth or explain all the different types of functions or why as thoroughly as Game of Apps did. So I really liked also hearing about the advice that mentors had and hearing their prospects about this career. I also especially liked the starting TikToks and the jokes at the beginning. They were like the highlights of my night. So
yeah, I'm sure Roland will be happy to hear that. So I guess next is the big question. So why should someone vote for your team?
So I can also answer that question in like, I guess, pretty brief way, as we're all gonna add to it. So basically, I think going to championship is like something that really helps us in achieving our purpose, because as I mentioned, the purpose of this entire game is to change Earth and giving inspirations to other people that small things build up, right? So having more exposure and like getting their championships and really thoroughly explaining in that short amount of time is very key to like telling other people and showing the importance of creating change.
yeah, I think a huge motive behind our mini games was to try to be as inclusive as possible, trying to show that no matter how old you are, like young or old, no matter your social status, it's so easy for anyone to go out there to make a change. And I personally find that kind of inspiring. So that's why you should vote for us.
Sounds good. And is there any other sort of closing words you have for the audience?
I just want to mention the last impression that I want to leave is just one word. I mean, just one phrase, I guess. Vote for us. Thank you.
We'll give you a cookie.
Okay, yeah, bribery. That could work. All right.
Not really, though. I don't have cookies.
All right. So
I'll give them a digital cookie.
Digital cookie, yeah. Your browser.
Yeah.
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 All right. So I look forward to seeing you guys at the championships, and good luck.
Thank you.